Yeah. last time I did a video, I had 10 people for 1 hour questions, answers. Right now, nobody, but it records. It's no problem.
Now it's live.
Yeah, but no people.
What happened? No people.
I don't know. I just hit the button.
Oh.
But it records, so in the future.
Now it's live.
Yeah, say hello. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you have your phone?
Huh?
Go YouTube. Yeah, yesterday. One second. I don't know, but right now.
No.
1 second.
Oh yeah.
But recording for the future, you know. Maybe you do for the car?
Yeah. Now you check this.
Say again?
You check.
Yeah. Oh. You do the sticker or no?
Yeah, this need the for the sticker and the window for my car in the back.
Already or in the future?
No, now I need maybe Saturday for
Perfect.
print
Where?
and bronze.
The company, vinyl. It's good.
The wrapped.
Right, exactly. You wrap the whole car or just the window?
Only window.
Yeah.
And maybe in the future, maybe only perfect car for
Yeah.
this everything wrapped. And maybe 3,000.
For the whole car?
Yeah, 3,000 for 4,000.
Wow.
Really? See.
You can get a car.
Huh?
3,000, you get a car. New car.
Yeah, it's not new car, but this is the everything is ready for everything car, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
But everything only pay for you is only the for size,
Yeah.
right? It depends for everything car is maybe 3,000, but only half car
Yeah.
is 1,500.
Yeah.
What is funny?
You funny.
Me, why?
Yeah, you funny.
Mira, vamos a usar la máquina de Sandpaper. No.
What's that?
I just want to show you, this is the comic I submitted just yesterday.
Oh, with the. I wonder if you could do like a subtle treble clef in the pattern or something. I don't know. It looks great. I'm only saying something because it's fun. Because it looks so good. That's awesome. Oh my. What's up? What do you need?
You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
The video is.
Yeah. There's nobody right now. Oh, one person. Someone just came up.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's Jose.
No.
Yeah.
Where is in Instagram?
No, YouTube. YouTube Live.
Oh, YouTube Live. Oh, hello everyone. Look, do you have
Bigger?
no small one, more
Yeah.
small, very small? Please. That's good.
Okay, it's okay. It's normal.
No. No.
Maybe here.
I got it.
Okay. I have more if you need. Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah. The little one. This is little one, right? Little one.
The size, little one.
The little one.
And the other size is a little bigger.
A little bigger. Oh, okay. I understand.
Official.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm using balance holes right now. This is the tool that I use. Only widen the side, push in, rotate. This is the movement of the key on the pin, so I like to ease the sides all the way. And there's grayscales on this because it's a silent piano, so I have to be a little extra careful.
Cleaning spray.
I don't have any. Sorry, at the moment, this isn't the most exciting thing to see. And I have this board with a hole cut in, so if the action didn't have grayscales, the hole lines up so that I don't have to lift. I could just go through. But like I said, there's grayscales on this, so I have to be a little more careful. Still pretty quick. Whenever I'm working, I try and do as many repetitive tasks as possible. As you saw a minute ago, a lot slower to go section by section. So now I'm just going to focus on the balance holes. And then in the next, I'll focus on putting it back on the key pins. now I don't have to shift gears. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. probably 80 grit.
Teacher,
So,
do you have a little more bigger? A little, very little.
This is what I got. Anything you need, you take.
Let's see.
Take the whole thing.
Okay. Maybe I got it. Yep, I got it. I got it, teacher. Teacher Cross. Thank you.
You can leave it there.
Can I take it on the tape?
Yeah.
Sure.
You just have to put the tape in the exact same spot. Hello. Real scientific. Just pile of wood. I pretty much just look at what I'm doing and no, I'm not counting. It's more just seeing what's happening and feeling how much the sandpaper bites. And I can see the grooves that are in there, and I'm just working until the grooves are gone. I care more about the grooves than the number, you know. If the grooves disappear in 3 strokes, then great. If it takes 5, then. I hope that answered the question. Right, and often you need more in the middle because that's where the piano gets used, less on the ends. There's no harm in removing a little extra felt as long as the hammer has enough felt left on it. This is a pretty new piano, so I'm just trying to get rid of the grooves. Gonna run the vacuum. Watch your ears. Now that it's on the bench, I'll just tighten any screw that I can get my screwdriver on. The whipping screws. I'm getting about 1/8 a turn. I'm pretty theoretical, so for me, I have to force myself to put the screwdriver on the screw and turn it. These suck, the damper screw flanges, but it's important. Nope. Thank God there aren't 88 of these. One more. I don't know. It takes like 5 minutes. It's a pain in the ass, but it takes 5 minutes. This doesn't have a butt plate, but if it had a butt plate, I would have tightened it at that point. But lucky me. What do you need?
Do you have
No.
glue?
Glue?
Glue with this tab, like for
No. No, I don't have.
Really?
Really? I don't have it. Now I'm going to align the hammers to the strings and tighten the screws at the same time. 2 people, Diego. 2 people watching.
2 people.
2 people.
Good. Yeah. In YouTube. We very famous.
2 people. I'm famous.
No, it's good. 2 people is good.
Yeah.
2 people. It's better than nothing.
3 people. Look at that. I'm famous, Diego. 3 people.
2 people. Hi everyone. Thank you for support on my friend. Okay.
Thank you, Diego.
Yes, sir. My English is not perfect. 3 people.
I try to only do things once, so there's no point in tightening the screws and then aligning up. So I'm aligning and tightening the screws at the same time. And as far as alignment, I'm just centering the hammer on the string. It's not as important because it's a grand piano, it shifts over, but this is an upright, so it just goes forward and back, no left and right. And I'm constantly shifting my position so that my eye is in line with what I'm working on. Parallax and all that jazz. If you want, you can shim the rail. Here, something, just to hold the hammers closer to the string.
Three people.
No, now one.
Okay, it's okay, it's normal.
Yeah, no, I'm having fun, and I think people are happy. So it all works.
No. No.
What do you need? Do y'all do note 86, 87, and 88, or do you get lazy and move on? I can do a prep in about 3 or 4 hours. Depends on what it needs. Sometimes less. This is probably a rental return, so it's probably pretty good. The Steinway upright, I might spend 8 hours on. Those usually have a lot of problems. So yeah. So this is a silent piano, so the let off has to be a little further from the string. So I'll probably set it right here. It says between 4.5 to 7. When wow, 7 millimeters. That's really far. I'm not setting at 7 millimeters. Grab a tool. And a good trick for let off is you can look at it by touching the bottom of the whip pin. If you do it from the key, you constantly have to switch black note, white note. But if you grab here, it's the same on every note. And I look from the side at the string. You can also engage the silent rail and look at the shank. Make sure the shank doesn't touch it. It's pretty consistent. I'm just looking for anything that looks different than its neighbor. I won't stop and use a gauge if I have to, but I've developed my eye. I can kind of measure without measuring. Yep, these all look good. By good, I mean they look far. Ooh, that one's a little closer. But for me, using the whip in instead of the key is a lot faster because I just move my hand a little. That's the same motion. This one's a little far, or a little close. That's sticky. Bushings. I also really like using a rolly chair as I get around. I'll do one side first. If it works, great. If not, I'll do the second side. Oh, that's in the whipping. So diagnostics and isolations. First, I check the key. Seems to be in the whipping. It's getting stuck. So I'll come back to that. I'll look at it later. Oh, actually. I bet that's the cable for the silent system. That's what it is. So not a problem. This one's a little close. So you see I'm working really fast. That speed allows for me to see consistency. I don't have to memorize anything, just looking at the neighbor. Yeah, all look pretty good. Bass can be a little further. That one's too far. When it comes to hammer fit, unless it's a really nice piano, I only pay attention to the ones that stick out. So if I'm doing a chromatic scale and I hear some fuzziness in some of the notes, I'll check it, and if it's wrong, I'll fix it. But most upright players aren't needing their instrument to have that level of tone quality. It's not so much that skipping steps. It's just hammer fit's also not super stable, so I'm only going to go that extra mile on a really nice piano, on someone who's really discerning, and so yeah, hope that's helpful. So that's let off. I don't know, it took 3 minutes, 4 minutes. If I have to do a lot of changes, it's a lot less, but this is a pretty modern piano, so no big problems around here. And check the lost motion, strike distance. Pull back on the rail. And so everything's sitting on the capstan.
Hey, Vinny.
Have a good weekend, Gacho.
No weekend.
Yeah.
Who's it?
It's not hot. It's gonna be nice.
Nice, Vinny.
Have a good weekend. So everything is sitting on the capstan, so I'll probably shim the rail, a little bit. Use felt. I have this little adhesive back felt that I cut into squares. But I'm running out. I just have 2. And there's 3 spots to put it in. Let's see if I can find a third one. Yeah, I don't want to go in the other room to cut some more. in a pinch, you can turn up the left pedal knot, but that's not super stable. Another one. So with two felts now, I've got a little bit of lost motion. Instead of having to do capstans, I can just put a couple pieces of felt. Yeah, looks great. These are floating. For right now to work on it, I'll leave them floating. But later when I'm not on the live stream, I'll cut some more felt and put two pieces of felt on either side. But that's a really quick way to do lost motion. Took me, I don't know, a minute. Check the back checks. This is going to be loud, so you might want to lower your speakers. And I'm just matching its neighbors. You know, it's a fully functioning piano, so I don't need to start from scratch. I'm just trying to refocus things. Imagine the end of a tuning, that last check to see which unisons stand out and just to fix those. I don't need to rebuild this piano. It's not too old. I don't know the year off the top of my head. Yeah, it's not too old. And in a perfect world, I should have done key dip first, but like I said, this piano is pretty good. So I can go in and check to see if there are a couple of outliers, but my goal is not to make too many changes to this piano. It's already pretty good. Just trying to find the outliers and make things consistent and even. It's all probably 10-2. This is a 10-6 block, so I'm feeling that it's the same amount shallow, roughly on every key. Sometimes it's easier to feel if it's shallow or deep than if it's right. So I'm looking for the same amount of shallowness rather than getting a dip block that's exactly what it needs to be. In my field kit, I only carry one dip block, just a 10-2. So I set everything a little deep of 10-2, or a little shallow of 10-2. But numbers are slow, so I just go for feeling and objects. For this piano, the last thing I kind of really have, I got to make sure the silent system works. I need to do some voicing, and there's not much. Kind of it. So thanks for sticking around so far. I'm going to keep it rolling, but yeah. Get the silent system plugged in. I'm supporting the nut so that when it falls, it lands in my hand. And I use the bracket to pull the nuts off, the washers off the bolt, instead of trying to pinch at them with my no fingernails. So I'm just threading the Bowden cable for the silent rail system. There's 3 on this, which is a bit excessive. Same thing. First the washer, then the spring washer, or lock washer. Probably just some sugar coating. It doesn't need much, and that's fast. I'm happy to show that maybe in 10-15 minutes. And that sticky note went away. So it was the cable. It was trapped around the backside of the action. Do y'all listen to music while you work? I tune Orly. Only Orly. I even use a tuning fork. I find it faster. I get through a piano in like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. I feel like the machine, I have to wait for it, so I just do it by ear. That way I can also hear every note, and it's gives me a leg up once I start voicing. What about you? You tune orally or with the machine? Okay, leave that for now. Voicing. So this is the powered voicing tool that I've kind of been marketing for the last year or so. And I left the battery on. I gotta plug it in. Give me a sec. So set to maybe a millimeter or not. And yeah, just gonna go right over the top. Oh, that sizzle. Yeah, it is. But not all the cartridges work well for piano work. So I have a kit. If you want to procure your own, you can. But the cartridges I picked out are specific for piano work. Set a little deeper. I don't know, 45 seconds, and I was able to take the whole middle section down to a less brittle, manageable spot. I lost a viewer, and maybe they didn't like the idea of using a powered voicing tool. Tough. I won't have carpal tunnel. Oh, I lost another one. expect it to translate well over the stream, but yeah, there's still punch, there's still power. This is not focused voicing. This is triage voicing. Just very, very. I mean, I've spent maybe 2 minutes in total, but in 2 minutes, I've been able to completely change the character of the instrument. And if I want to go more, I set it deeper. If I want to go less, I set it shallower. But yeah, works for me. I'm going to set it shallower because these hammers are smaller up here. And then I'll leave the last 7 or 8 unvoiced, just, yeah, as much brightness and power on the top couple notes as possible. And if I play hard, there's still dense felt underneath, and if I play soft, the top is pretty soft. And now if there's any, I can play chromatic scales, and if there's any bright notes, I just do a second pass on those notes. So there's G, for instance. And by doing the whole piano in one pass, there's the consistency. And then I go through note by note to see if there's any that either missed or needed to go deeper, rather than going note by note by note the first time. You're working off of memory and fantasy of what you want the instrument to sound like, as opposed to creating a recipe, going through, having an average of where it's going to land, and then find the outliers and target those. I call that whack-a-mole. Hit the hot notes back and forth and back and forth. These are the first couple I did where I was maybe a little tentative, so I can go back a little deeper. And it's all pretty shallow needling, so sandpaper will brighten the piano back up. To have a bit of growl in it, so I won't do a second pass down there. Just put the pedal rod back. I got a damper pedal. I try to leave it just a little bit bright because I know when I put the case parts back on, it's gonna mellow up a bit. You know, the wood insulates some of the sound. So yeah, just note that there's gonna be a difference between put together and not put together. I think that's all for now. I'm gonna go for lunch. But thanks for tuning in. I'm hoping to do more of these in the future. So. I think there's a notification thing y'all can set so that you know when I'm going live. So yeah, this is all new for me. So thanks for being here. Take care, y'all.